Scarlet, Jenna, Michael, Sam, Lucy, Lily, Kyle, Dan, Emily, joins the crew, here we fucking go. 10 among us, 2 imposters playing on our lunch break. I was in electrical, who do we vote? There's a scary lights off, live streaming, we popped up. Twitch.tv, who will win? I'm imposter again. Shauna, yeah, join the crew. Oh god, what will we do? I saw Lucy in the vents, let's get through and eject. We didn't start the fire, it was always burning since the world's been turning. We didn't start the fire, no we didn't light it, but we tried to fight it. Monkey, Monk, and Gilbert, pickled ginger for dessert. Lucy in the monkey boat, watching the chipmunks. Bad day, Christmas song, it's 4 a.m. What went wrong? Ian in his bird suit, Theodore is a hunk. Voice mod, Scribblio, Gussie is a Scorpio. Marcellus and never talk, Mommy down to bedrock. Minecraft, lots of lore, Hypixel and Bed Wars. Jenna wouldn't change her name, would ever be the same. We didn't start the fire, it was always burning since the world's been turning. We didn't start the fire, no we didn't light it, but we tried to fight it. New York City, frontier, the Empire, Rule Britannia, Iraq, Flowersville, your hands up the skill. Scarlet's forced to move, cause of walls I don't approve. My place won't debate, whoever did that is a bitch. Kyle and Jenna to the desert, Sam is an introvert, loses living in the walls, the empire soon will fall. Moog City's getting bigger, I'm about to pull the trigger. Chili, Martin, birthday party, Chili's gone, yeah, I'm so sorry. We didn't start the fire, it was always burning since the world's been turning. We didn't start the fire, no we didn't light it, but we tried to fight it. Is this evil Martin's gone? Yeah, he left a new dawn. Michael's skin, he got wings, a new sword he will swing. Walls are down, let's go to town. Michael's removed the crown, Bianca's back and he attacks. Moog City's in black, the underground's a new home. There's a flying robot dome, Michael's band took his stand. What more do I have to say? We didn't start the fire, it was always burning since the world's been turning. We didn't start the fire, no we didn't light it, but we tried to fight it. Movie night, let's get silly, watching Studio Ghibli. Treasure Planet, that's the movie, the Emperor has a movie. Tetris, Pokemon, where the hell is Yahya gone? Party games, let's put bridge, running away from this. Hill House, Fly Matter, horror drama, doesn't matter. Yonkey's with the groupie bots, McDonald's parking lot. Man, I'm up and I don't know, Marcus back at Sasser Snow. Coconut Mall has to go, I can't take it anymore. We didn't start the fire, it was always burning since the world's been turning. We didn't start the fire, but when we are gone, it will still burn on and 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 on. We didn't start the fire, it was always burning since the world's been turning. We didn't start the fire, no we didn't light it, but we tried to fight it. We didn't start the fire, it was always burning since the world's been turning. We didn't start the fire. wait, shit. Oh, wait, no, wait, no, okay, hang on. It's time to hop in VC. It's time to launch Minecraft. It's time to meet the monkey on the monkey boat tonight. It's time to put on Yoinky. It's time to have a laugh. And now let's get things started. Why don't we get things started? It's time to get things started on the most sensational, inspirational, celebrational, monkeytational. This is what we call the monkey boat.
Wag.
Welcome to the Monkey Boat Podcast, Episode 10, Season Finale. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Michael Huggy. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the podcast. How is everyone doing today? Boys and girls, we got a big one. We got a big one planned today. And I know you're all busy people. You're all busy people. You got busy lives. You got shit to do. All right? Okay? You don't have to stay for the whole thing. I do highly recommend staying, at least joining before the stream ends, because I've got something really cool that I'm excited to show you guys. Anyways, welcome. This is gonna be the most scuffed, the most chaotic podcast in Monkey Boat history. We've got all 9 Monkey Boat podcast members here with us today. Except that's not true. It would not be the Monkey Boat podcast if something did not go wrong. Unfortunately, Liz nor Yahya will be joining us today due to life. I'm sad about it too. I only found out about it today. Very unfortunate, but we still got a great show ahead of you. I'm very excited. It's going to be good. Let's just hop right into it. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the person who has been, I think, the most podcast episodes besides myself, obviously. Ladies and gentlemen, Scarlett.
Hello.
There we go. Welcome. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh, I'm so good. It's been great. Of course, we've also got Jana with us today. Yes. Hi, Jana. All right. Okay. Cool. Of course, we've also got, if you remember, a couple episodes ago, we've got Sam with us in the house. Just a warm welcome. This one may take. Oh, that took way shorter than I expected it to. Hello. Oh, you have cat girl ears on. That's awesome. That's great. That's cool. Okay, and then of course, coming back, we've got the wonderful, the short, no offense, Lily. And then last but not least, actually I should lie, Lucy is coming. She'll be here. She'll just be late because it's the Monkey Boat podcast. And when do things ever go right on here? The answer is never. That's the answer. But making his grand debut to the Monkey Boat podcast, his grand debut, never been on an episode before. Ladies and gentlemen, my good friend, Kai. There we go. Everyone, welcome to the podcast. Welcome to the show. How is everyone doing?
Look how I'm on the podcast. Look at me.
I did offer you.
I made it big. I've made it big.
You did. You made it.
I couldn't figure how to put on the tie, so I'm just gonna wear it around my neck.
This was like I tied this once like a year ago, and I've just never untied it. I just loosen it and take it off. That's my life hack. Just tie it once and then. How's everyone doing tonight? How's everyone doing?
So good.
Pretty good.
Good.
Pretty good as well.
Glad to hear it. We're all looking
Happy to be back.
great. Looking great. got our formal attire on. Very happy about it.
So fancy.
Season finale,
Okay.
10 episodes. Honestly, I'm gonna be real with you. I'm surprised we made it this far.
Yeah.
This is usually one of those things that you just kind of like do once or twice, then you forget about. But here we
Yeah.
are, season finale.
Because to be fair, when we came up with the idea, it was like 2 a.m. and we were playing Bed Wars, and so I was like, "What if we made the Monkey Boat podcast?" And you were like, "What if?"
What? If,
And I didn't think we
what
were actually
if?
gonna keep going through it with it.
And I was like, you know what? Let's fucking do it. You know? Why not? Why not?
Why not?
I'm pretty sure it was
Why the
actually
hell not?
it was the podcast that I think got me to Twitch affiliate. It was streaming the podcast because I think I did one episode where I had like a very high, like not very high, but very high for me in terms of viewers, and that was like that was that kind of final push that sent me, you know, to the milestone. So actually, without the podcast, I don't even think we would. I don't even think we would have. I don't think I would be a Twitch affiliate yet. So that's really cool.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Hey,
Way to hustle, champ!
Thank you.
you
thank
go Tiger. You go
Yes,
Tiger.
yep.
Kai, we are such good soccer dads.
What would I do without you? What would I do without you? Lily, when did you say Lucy was coming?
She said like 9:30 or 10.
Okay, what time?
She's got work to do. There's like a presentation tomorrow.
In what world is school more important than the Monkey Boat
What?
podcast?
True.
What
What
hell
kind of
was-
world is
honestly.
that?
You got to get your priorities in
It's
order.
also like you
Yeah.
gotta get up on your presentation and come be here for this.
If you just explain
No,
to your,
you go up to your teacher. You say, "I'm sorry, Mrs. Moore. I had the Monkey Boat podcast."
if you just explain to them, you're like, listen, do you know who Michael the Heggy is? Yeah, I was on his podcast, so show me
True.
some respect, please and thank you. And they're like, oh, I'm so sorry. Here's an A for the rest of the class, and that's like one and done, easy.
Perfect.
You just tell them you're friends with me, and that's it.
Amen.
Let's actually we're gonna want to hop right into Instagram questions. I think that's a good segue. I was gonna wait for Lucy, but then I'm like, we've got a lot to dig into, so I'm sure she'll probably join like halfway through.
Yeah.
This first question, I'm actually we're gonna go round table here. I feel it's very easy. Our first question is Monkey, yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes, of course.
I gotta say,
I'm glad we agree.
if anyone disagreed, I would.
Yes.
I would stop
The Monkey
talking to
Boat
you.
podcast.
So
Yeah.
That's the rules. You can't.
I,
You
I,
can't
yeah.
if any of you say no, I was gonna kick you out of this call. So I'm glad you all said yes.
Wait, is this a test pass?
It was a test. It was a real question, but it was also a test. So next one is, who out of all of you is the best? But here's the prerequisite: is you must say yourself and why.
Okay, I'll start.
Okay.
I'm the
alright.
best because I'm on my way to being a soccer dad. So I have all the motivational things. I will call you champ 10 times a day. That's my argument.
All right. Okay. What else we got? Kai,
know-
you
Come on,
go.
guys,
Kai,
come
you
on.
go.
know,
Jesus Christ.
Champ, come on.
I ponder this question many times. You know, I think, why am I the best? Because let's be honest here, I am phenomenal. You are all garbage compared to me. I don't even know what I'm doing hanging out with you people. I am just
Yeah, we're
incredibly
very
good.
honored.
I just see. I don't think it's a matter of that I'm that good. I just think everyone else is so unbelievably trash. I'm just hitting that deadline, really. You're all just complete garbage. I'm sorry to say it, but yeah, and I'm the only one actually pulling my weight around here. So please, come on.
Wow,
You know.
Kai, really making a strong entrance to the Monkey Boat podcast.
Welcome to
Hey
the
guys,
show.
I'm Kai. You all
Yeah.
fucking suck.
I guess we'll go
Really
in the order of the
appreciate it, Kai.
We'll go in the order of the little
Yeah.
Discord squares here. So I just want to, first of all, none of you are Twitch streamers, okay? I'm a Twitch streamer. I have a sign. I have my own sign. Do you have your own sign, Kai? I have my own sign.
Yeah. Shut up.
That's all I have to. I have a sign. None of you have a sign. All right,
Okay.
Sam.
That's Michael's one redeeming
Uh,
quality. He has the sign. I'll give him that. Nothing else.
Oh,
I'm the best because I have like a birth sign, you know, right here. That's my birth sign.
Your birth
You know?
sign?
Her birth
Yeah,
sign.
it has,
You
What does
it
that
has when I'm
mean?
born, what I'm
Yeah,
born,
her birth
and
sign.
stuff like that. You know?
I mean, fair enough, Sam.
I
Fair
mean,
enough.
Michael, you may have a
Michael.
Twitch sign, but I got a fucking
Yeah.
birth sign. I feel like
I
that
think that's
beats
called
you.
a birth
Okay.
certificate. And I think we
Oh,
all
no, no, no,
legally
no,
are
no.
required to have one.
No, but it's made out of wood.
Yeah,
Oh,
see?
shit.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
I don't believe in
Because
that.
Okay,
I got
alright,
a
alright.
wooden birth sign. That's why I'm the best.
I'm the fucking person. Whatever. Alright. Alright. Fine. Moving on.
You tell him, Lily. Go on. Tell him,
Yeah.
champ.
Go,
You
tell
go.
him.
okay. I'm the best because Sam said I'm the best.
True.
That's it. She said.
You have the best
She said I'm
person
lying.
ever.
valid point.
That's a good
Mine
argument.
too.
That is a good argument.
Honestly, she is the best, so I can't really argue with that.
That's a valid
You
argument. I
backed
think.
up my point, Sam.
Yeah.
Bestie Jenna, tell him. Tell us why you're the best.
Okay, I'm the best because I have a 75-page document of a script because I'm OC webcomic stuff.
That's a lot.
It is a
Both
lot.
of
That's
us.
insane.
Every time I open it, it takes a solid minute to load.
That's insane.
Fun.
That's a lot of planning. That's a lot.
Wow.
That's a lot of pages. That's pretty
We're
Micah
on in a
382
Google
Pog.
Doc.
No, I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna say everyone in chat. My favorite emote. Our next one here is an actual This is a bit of a. Someone say something
Yeah.
funny. Just let me reboot.
So the weather, am I right, guys?
We're not gonna heat
So
storm.
true.
Did you see
so
the weather?
true.
Okay.
Okay, wait.
We have
What is
fun
everyone-
here.
No, please go ahead.
No. You, Michael, you go.
I insist. I insist. I will reach over
I was
Kai
just-
and beat the shit out of you. I insist, please.
Michael, I know where you live.
I know where you live.
Okay.
Glad we
I was
established
just
that.
gonna ask. I was just gonna ask, what's everyone's favorite water bottle shade?
This one.
See?
Yellow.
This one.
Sorry,
Uh,
Jenna.
I don't
Say
want
yellow?
blue water bottle.
Yeah, I have a yellow water
Sure,
bottle.
that's
not
too.
a shape.
I have
Yeah.
Blue water
I
bottle.
can't argue with that.
My favorite shape is yellow.
I heard shade.
Oh,
Oh, what? I
But my
heard.
No, I
favorite
said-
shape is
I
well,
fully
at this
said shade.
point.
Oh,
Wait,
shape.
hold on.
Say squid. Did you
Like
say
the really
square?
tall ones. You get at the Canada's Wonderland. That's a
Okay,
good
Oh, yeah.
shape.
this is the finale. It's the season finale. There is gonna be a season 2. It's just gonna take a break. You have 2 water
Oh my god,
bottles.
Lily has. Wow.
Oh, shit.
Whoa!
Look at that.
Damn.
Yes,
Oh,
Water
Like
bottles.
things like that. Jeez.
Hey,
Jeez.
Lily.
Lily, we just started. Calm down.
Calm down. At least save it for the end.
Whoa
Oh
there.
my gosh. How are we gonna recover from that?
All right. Okay. Okay. This next question is a bit of a more serious question. Okay. Not as serious as in deep, but serious. Well, it's less common. I'm gonna read the question now. It says, "What does monkey boat mean to you?" I'll open the floor. Who wants to answer first?
That's very heartfelt.
Those are all great answers. Okay, so I'll
I'm just trying to think.
Trying to think. Put the
I'll tell you
words
right
together.
now. I think it's because the monkey boat okay. So I know there's a question similar that I don't really want to answer, or I don't want to answer now because I'm gonna save it for later. But basically, to run it down for you guys, the monkey boat is a Discord server, right? That's the name of our Discord server with with these guys and a couple of people. That's what it is. It's where the name came from. It came from the Discord server. I'll get more into that later. But what I think it's this we're a friend group, right? That was kind of forged out of just started playing video games, and it became something much bigger. And I'm very grateful for that. Like I don't think I've done, and you'll see what I mean in a bit. But I don't think I've done this much for a friend group like ever in my 4 years of high school or in elementary school. I don't know. It's like because it's like because we were also friends in like grade 9, right? And then we not all of you, but like at least I did. Like kind of stop being friends for not stop being friends, but like stop hanging out for a bit, and just kind of came all full circle in grade 12. Why is there a bot in my chat? So I just think that's really cool that it all came full circle. That's my answer.
Yeah, I think I like agree with that. Like, we wouldn't have like talked to each other, like hung out outside of school like this if it wasn't for like this. I think that's really nice. And like I kind of drifted away from Michael. Like we've been knowing him for like years and years, but yeah.
Yeah. As much as I hate to say it, we wouldn't be here without Among Us. So just sit on that.
Yeah.
That's not. I wish that was a joke. We would not. This podcast wouldn't exist without the game Among Us. So.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, is that Jenna, were you about to
Wow.
say something?
I was just gonna say like around the creation of like the server and like when we started all hanging out and stuff, I was also like very like going through that like whole like 2 or 3 months where I was like super sick and it was just very messy, like, and I don't know, Monkey Boat brought me so much joy during that time, and it still does bring me so much joy, and I don't know, it makes me feel so happy and warm every time I join VC.
Every time I join VC, it feels like shooting up heroin, but you know,
So
similar
much
feeling.
pep.
Similar
It's
feeling.
like doing a line of you know?
yeah.
I don't know if that's a word I can say, but
Drug.
mhm.
I can say
It's-
heroin and cocaine, but you can't say drug. That's where the line
Yeah.
is.
Yeah, true.
Just a
True.
fucking drug, Michael. Michael, please, Michael. There are children watching.
I'm sorry.
I'm the child.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And
That was the
God
child.
rest
you've
his soul.
corrupted her, Michael.
Well,
Now she's gonna go out
Corrupted
back and
me.
do a bunch of coke. Look at what the fuck.
Yeah, Michael, you just ruined my life. I was going on such a good path, and then I started talking to you, and now it's just all cocaine. No. I'm kidding. I don't do drugs, guys. I don't do drugs. I don't, I promise. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That was not.
Okay. Alright. Someone else answer if there are any more answers.
Can I answer?
Sam, you don't have to raise your hand.
No, Sam, we're moving on. I'm sorry. There's no time, Sam.
No. No, I'll answer because I want to. For the monkey boat for me, before the monkey boat, I'm just like, I don't know. I was not in like the best place because I wasn't really talking to like anyone. But luckily, because we've been calling a lot more, and I actually have a chat and a friend group that I generally would call like some of my closest friends. Like, I don't know, it just has really helped me in my mental health and stuff like that. Just because I've been talking to more people and haven't felt like as lonely. So I don't know. I think the monkey boat just means a lot to me from that standpoint. Like, I don't know. I'm not trying to make this all sad or anything, but it's just like you guys make me really happy. It's like I don't know what I would do if I without any of you guys. Legitimately, like you guys are all amazing people.
Especially me. Anyways.
Oh, you dickhead.
Mhm.
Does everyone want to head on to that?
Well, I'm the only one that hasn't spoken, isn't it? The monkey boat. It's just a group of friends, and
Just hanging out.
yeah, no, we're just fucking around it on a daily basis, and that is like amazing. It's incredibly enjoyable to hang out with you guys. I hope you feel the same to me, and I enjoy every day going on and talking to you and dicking around in Minecraft or something, and it's simple as that. Sort of like Sam. Before it started, I wasn't talking to people barely at all. I've spoken on this before. I'm really bad at like taking the initiative to talk to people. I've lost I've met a lot of cool people throughout high school that I just haven't ever talked to because I stopped seeing them on a daily basis, Michael included. And just getting the opportunity to, talk to people every day and like reconnect with people like Michael and get to know Scarlett better, who I thought was a very cool person in grade 10 when I met, no, grade 9 when I met her and wanted to be friends with her, but shy twat. So it's just been super nice to talk to you all and just, get to dick around and have enjoyable times with you every day. That's it. That's it.
Amen.
Tell them, bestie.
I actually think I'm looking at the questions here to make sure I'm not answering a question a bit. I'm not. Okay. So for those of you that don't know, which is everyone, so why would you know this? The reason why this is such a special episode, the reason I chose to make episode 10, the finale, is okay. Technically, it's the 11th episode, but it's like officially it's episode 10, which was a pure coincidence. I chose to make this the season finale and to have everyone on the Monkey Boat on the podcast because today is Thursday, March 18th. Again, this is just a great coincidence. That actually is the 6-month anniversary or / birthday. I don't know, whatever you want to say. It's the 6-month anniversary since the Monkey Boat server was created. Again, originally just to play Among Us. It was created September 18th. So I was like, well, look, hold on. This is is a perfect coincidence. Lines up perfectly. Let's have everyone on, and then it also happened to be the 10th episode. So it's like it all comes together, So that's why this is such a kind of a big thing because we've really just been talking every day, almost every day, for the past 6 months. And I think that's why I no longer have higher cognitive function.
Yeah. People go on freaking VC for like 7 hours and just play Minecraft. No coherent sentences, just noises.
Yeah.
Wait, it was
like one person says one thing and everyone repeats it.
Yeah.
And that's just the conversation.
Wait, it was an Among Us server? Yeah, that's what I meant when I said we wouldn't be here. This podcast wouldn't exist without Among Us. The server started just so we could play Among Us. That's what it was. And this wasn't even my idea. I was just invited. I was just one of the people that happened to be invited into the group. I didn't even start the group. We'll touch on that later. But yeah, it started out as an Among Us server, and we started playing Minecraft a lot because of Yahya, who joined because he watched me stream Among Us with them, and yeah, so remember that one time. There was one time, these fools, I was at work, these guys listened to how long did you and Jenna listen to Coconut Mall for? Like
20 hours?
20 hours.
You guys didn't even do the reward. I didn't even get a reward for what I did. I just listened to Coconut Mall for 20 hours.
That's on you.
I remember.
Like, Jenna at least got admin in my server. I just did it to do it.
You never requested an award.
I did, but I don't know if I should say it on stream. Can you know what it is?
No, I don't know what it is.
Just a little
Okay,
bit.
so there was one time as a joke, we showed Yahya this picture of a My Little Pony statue in Minecraft that looked like it was peeing, and he hated it so much. He was like, what if I made him make it? And he just never did. So I'm gonna make him do it on the reset just because it would be it would just ruin him and it would be so funny and it would just be there.
20 hours of upbeat jazzy piano loop. Yeah, something like that. I remember I joined.
Yeah.
You were already well in. You'd already been listening to it all day long. And I was there for like I think like 5 hours maybe. Towards the end. But I was like, I'm going to bed. It really did just kind of like turn like it was still going, but like it just kind of blended into the rest of the noise, at least for me.
It wasn't music anymore. It was just noise.
It was just
and like
noise.
it got to the
Just
point
white
where
noise.
Jan and I were both not gonna sleep, not gonna stop, and it would have gone on for the whole rest of the day.
Yeah.
So we just had to call truth.
I
like,
remember being in the VC and it was like 4 a.m. and I was like, no, like I know damn well you guys are gonna go till the sun comes up. I'm going to bed. I'm not staying. Goodbye.
Yeah.
It was,
I I remember when I went to bed. I was like, and then I woke up in the morning. I was like, oh god, I wonder how it fucking ended and what stupid shit they talked
It
about
didn't
or
end.
wrote in chat. And then I opened Discord, and this just like just this unearthly fear. And then I just see you two. It's been like what 6 hours later, and you two are still on VC listening to Coconut Mall, and that's when I gave up on both of you.
It was so bad. It was so bad. We watched it. Remember, we were watching the Muppets that night, but because we were still going, we watched the freaking Muppets, like Coconut Mall playing.
Oh yeah, you did. I just muted the bot. I was like, I'm not listening to this.
It
How
was
does
so
this
freaking
happen?
ridiculous.
That must have been a fever dream. I
Yeah.
still don't understand like why that even happened.
Like, we went for so long, Jen and I managed to do a whole art swap, like, within the hours of Coconut Mall.
Oh,
It was ridiculous.
Our next.
But I mean, bragging rights. We can say we listened to Coconut Mall for 20 hours.
Is that a
Yeah.
But that's what you want to brag about.
I don't know if that's a brag.
I'm gonna put that on my resume.
Well, okay. I told my cousin, and he went, wow. And then that was all the validation. And I was like,
Wow.
that means I'm cool. I'm the cool cousin now.
Isn't the
Yeah.
Muppets a musical? How and why? My great question. I also ask that. It's because they're fucking insane.
I just like tune it out.
I don't know why. I don't know how. I don't know why. I fully believe you both should see someone about it.
Know how we are. Like, did you really not expect that from us? It's Jenna and I. What the hell were you expecting?
Yeah, what are you expecting?
I don't know. Deep down, you could have gone for. You probably could have gone.
No, we probably.
like,
I would have been
4
willing to go for it. I can stay up for like 2 days. I would have gone the whole next day.
Yeah,
Like, I'm not
you
even
fully
kidding.
would have gone for 48 hours.
I fully would have gone for it.
Our next question is kind of similar to our second question. Man,
Yeah, take a scat, nasty.
The fourth question is, how are you all so cool? And I'd like to start off by answering. So the next question is,
Wait. I'm so cool because I have a Stay Cool mug.
there the swag mug.
That's
Oh,
swag mug.
Wow.
Swag mug.
Wow. Swag
This just
mug.
stays in my room now. So.
07's in the chat for the swag mug. It was in the very first episode.
Yeah, I've been trying to keep it in most of them, but sometimes I just straight up forget.
Our fifth question comes from a viewer. Her name is, I think her name is Alyssa. It says, "Can I marry Scarlett?"
Wait, yeah, of course. Just bring the papers whenever. Wait,
And then
I'm ready.
Wow.
following that is, what's your favorite type of sandwich?
Oh.
Wow, that got a
Salt
lot of
sandwiches.
thinking faces. I don't know. Okay, do subs count as sandwiches? Like,
I'd say
like,
they do.
Yeah.
like an order from like, could I
Sure.
count an order from Subway as my favorite sandwich, or does it? Or I feel like it should
Yeah.
be something you, or is this like, or does it have to be something you made like you can make at home?
But you can still make a sub at home.
Well, no,
you just
but
gotta get the stuff.
yeah, but like,
You can make, yeah.
I'm not gonna go through the effort of making a pizza marinara melt or a meatball marinara melt at home. I'm not gonna do that, right? I'm just gonna
I think that
Subway.
counts.
Anyways, I'd think just a good old ham sandwich. Maybe throw some cheese, some lettuce on there. Maybe
Just 2 pieces of dry bread and 1 slice of ham.
And a single
That
slice
is
of ham,
the
and that is
only thing.
like if I were to make a sandwich right now, I think I'd go downstairs. I'd get some bread, stuff some ham on there, lettuce, maybe a tomato. It depends on how I'm feeling. Probably throw a slice of cheese on there, put some ketchup on there. I think that'd be my sandwich. Oh, what about you guys?
Ice cream sandwich.
Yes.
Yes.
That's a good answer. That's a good answer. I like
That's
that
a
one.
valid
Tell
answer.
them, Jana. You tell
Especially
them.
when the cookies are still kind of crunchy. Like, it doesn't get all, like,
Yeah.
mushy. Yeah.
I like
That's when
the
it's at
mushy.
its peak.
You like the mushy?
I like the mushy.
You like when it just
I like a lot
When
of
it's
rolls
just-
into
mushy.
your
just like
hands
a-
and it's everywhere. It's not even
Why?
a sandwich anymore. It's just
I
a
love that.
crunchy ball of ice cream with a little bit of sweat in there.
No.
Why would you
I
want?
want them.
That's That's weird. That's weird. I'll admit it. That's weird.
What about you, Sam?
Oh, sandwiches. You know, I'm not like
So you
the
don't like
biggest fan of
sandwiches?
sandwiches. No, I do like sandwiches, but if you said if it's my go-to meal for lunch, I'm not going for a sandwich. But you know what I like is a damn garlic bread sandwich. Well, it's garlic bread grilled cheese sandwich. It's where you kind of have butter and garlic, and you have
That sounds
cheese in the
very
middle.
good.
That
It
sounds
is yummy.
What the hell?
It's so unhealthy, but I love it because I just
Dang,
like
I want
butter.
one now.
Glorious.
I might get canceled
Yes.
for this. So please don't unsubscribe if you are subscribed. But I don't like garlic bread or grilled cheese.
What the
You-
hell,
Oh Michael,
Get
I'm
out
literally
of the
unsubscribing
podcast.
right now. I'm unfollowing on all of my accounts. You know what? Wait, what time is it? Michael?
Canceled.
11 p.m.
I said what I said.
This is the
I
biggest
said what
I
disappointment.
don't have my glue gun.
Guys, I'm sorry. I don't like.
You said what you said,
the
and you
taste
embarrassed
or the
yourself.
smell. People are getting. My chat's getting mad at me. Guys, I said what I said. I'm sorry. I don't tell you. I don't. I'm gonna be honest. I don't like cheese. Like I don't like. Why would I just want a piece of cheese, a melted piece of cheese, on some toast? I don't know. Why would I want that?
It's a stank faced moment,
It's
Michael.
so
That's a stank
It's
Hey,
not. I
hey.
do not like cheese. Like, I'll eat
You know
like
what the
I like
fuck?
pizza and like mac and cheese and like I'll eat cheese with stuff on it. But like just cheese by itself, it tastes like shit. Why would I just want melted cheese on bread? That's awful. That's gross. That's disgusting. And garlic bread just smells weird and tastes weird. That's all I got.
Then I have an important question for you, Michael. Do you
Yeah.
like nacho sauce? Sauce.
I just heard sauce.
Yeah,
Can
just
you
sauce.
repeat the question?
No, you know, like the cheese sauce that goes with.
Sure.
Do you like that?
I would prefer salsa. But like I'll eat
This
it.
is
Oh.
I'll eat it. Like but I know if I'm doing nachos I normally just have salsa. So I don't know what to tell you.
dang.
Sorry.
It's the
Sorry.
same man who doesn't.
What do you say?
Oh, this is the same man that doesn't like mint at
You don't
all.
like
Or-
mint?
No, it's bad.
What
Like-
you like about
What about
mint?
like actual like fresh mint, like mint in the seasoning, not like mint in the flavor.
I don't like mint.
Like in general? Not even
Most
just like
mint
the
do-
leaves?
Mint does... Not really.
Dang. Like I get not liking like mint, like the flavor. Like mint toothpaste tastes terrible,
Yeah.
but like fresh mint is so good.
Sorry, I don't eat leaves. My bad.
Michael,
eat
next time I see you, I'm
lettuce?
bringing you garlic bread and mint. I'm just
I'm
gonna
gonna throw it at
continuously
you.
bring you
I'm gonna
garlic
throw it
bread
at
and
you.
mint.
Like a pigeon. I'm gonna throw it at you.
I'm gonna catch it and throw it back.
Not gonna lie, for a solid second, I thought they were saying men. Oh, don't get me started on that. I hate those too. Fuck the men. Can I get an amen?
Amen.
No.
I can't win with you guys. Okay, so the next question. Okay, wait. What's everyone's favorite type of sandwich? I feel like we haven't gotten everyone yet.
Oh, I like those the
Frozen.
croissants
Oh.
with like warm croissants.
What?
You
That's
know,
not, that's not
With, like
a sandwich. Sorry, it's a
yeah,
bread.
it is. If you put no, if you
Okay,
put
if you
like
put something in it, fine.
yeah, no, like if you put like ham and cheese croissants that are warm, slap. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, yeah.
If it's like stuffed, then fair enough. But if it's just like a croissant by
No,
itself,
that's
just
not
bread.
a
That's
sandwich.
just bread.
That's a croissant.
Which are good, but like that's just bread. It's not a sandwich.
Yeah, for real.
What about what about Lily?
Oh, I'm with Sam. I'm not the biggest fan of like sandwiches. I wouldn't like go to them for like a lunch food. I like a good soup or something. But yeah, I like grilled cheese sandwiches and like sloppy Joe sandwiches. The pulled pork.
Those are good.
That's good.
Yeah.
It's like a taco, but in hamburger form.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So you know.
What the fuck, Michael?
I don't.
Clearly, it's not his turn with the monkey boat brain. Jesus,
What? What did I say wrong this time?
you just really.
What?
Honest.
Tacos
What?
with ground beef.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
what?
It's a pulled pork sandwich,
Oh,
Michael.
you said pulled pork. You said slop. I was talking about the sloppy Joe sandwich, bro. I didn't
No,
hear you
It's
say
not sloppy
moving
Joe's
on.
pork.
All right. Okay. You know what? We're moving on. Our next question is: how do you feel
Wow.
about capybaras? Like the little guys. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh.
Capybaras.
Yeah.
Love those chunky
Yes,
little
they're
bastards.
amazing.
Yeah.
Good. They're good. I have several photos of them on my desktop. It used to be my profile picture for everything. I would have a different photo of a capybara. So all in all, 10 out of 10 creatures would own if I could, and I wish I could. So I'm glad. I think
Yeah.
we all agree around the board.
We're all on the
They're
same
all-
ground.
Yeah,
They're great. Hopefully, they're peaky.
They're amazing.
they're good. They're good.
They were bigger. I would want to ride one.
Oh yeah, I think
Yes.
that'd
They're tiny.
be interesting.
I'll probably still try, but
When will capybaras be in Minecraft? That's my question. Can we make it
Yeah.
happen? Can we make it happen?
Yes.
I'm
Gotta
gonna
make it
go
happen.
pick it in front of the Mojang Studios.
Yeah, exactly. I'll join you. I'll come with you. I'm gonna campaign for this. Kind of a similar question. Would you own a camel if you could?
No,
No.
No.
I would.
it's too
Why
big.
not?
That's too
They're
big.
pretty cool creatures. I would.
Ooh.
So it's a horse.
I think
I
they're.
don't know where I would put it.
I think
We
they're
live in
cool, but like that's a
an
lot of
area where you-
maintenance.
Camels, I don't think they would thrive here.
I don't think they need that much maintenance because like.
Yeah.
And the question is if you could, like if you had the ability to, right? Like, so I assume that means you have the ability to like provide for it. And camels can go a while without like water and shit. I'm not saying you should not
Just sure.
give water to your camel, but I'm saying like they're built to survive in deserts, right? So
I just feel like somehow, if I had a camel, I would accidentally. So it would just something bad would happen. I don't think it would end well. I just don't.
Oh yeah, I would somehow kill it. I'd walk away for 5 minutes. It would just be dead when I come back. I can't. No. I'm not looking to like
Kai,
murder a
is there
camel.
someone
I'm
out
good,
to
Michael.
get your camel? Is there a hit on your camel?
Michael. Watch what you say, Michael. You know,
Hey,
you're getting to things you don't need to understand. Okay.
Dude, you're getting revenge for his hamster.
Oh wait. Oh, excuse me.
Uh-oh. Oh god.
Sorry.
Moment of silence.
Sorry.
Moment of silence.
Moment of silence for Skippy.
I
Hey,
remember.
hey, that wasn't my fault. That was a very old hamster. Now, okay, when a raccoon ate it, that was partially my fault, but not it dying.
This poor hamster.
It's okay. I'm pretty sure Mark accidentally cooked his hamster alive. So.
Okay, see?
Or no, I think what happened was I might be missing a few details, but what I believe is it accidentally got in the oven, accidentally crawled
How
in.
does
No one
it
knew it was there.
accidentally get in the oven?
And so then I think Mark's mom turned the oven on, and it just kind of
Oh my god!
That's horrible.
exploded.
Heck?
That's
It
horrible.
was years ago.
Oh my god!
Oh my god, why did you like a neutral bullet for a sec?
How do you?
Great.
How did he even manage
I think
that?
that was a
How
different
does
one.
it get in the oven?
I think it was open. And it was
was
just crawling around.
When
It was
your
crawling around.
hamster is
It
missing!
was
Does
just
that
crawling
actually
around.
happen?
Oh my god!
Oh god.
Or something like that. It was something like
That's
that.
horrible.
It was something
Oh
along
my
those lines.
god! I thought the raccoon thing with the guy was bad.
Wait, sorry. I think I know about Skippy, but I didn't like. I haven't heard this story. How are you involved in this? What did you do?
This is a big part.
Yeah, I missed out on the story. I knew he died. Cause
Yeah,
I remember
no.
that happening. What was your involvement in it?
Yaya, because Yaya in grade 9, the summer after grade 9, he went back to the native land, you know, back to back to the Isles, you know, hang out with Lizzie. What? I so.
You're saying that.
Oh my god!
What did I say?
Just go back to England?
Yeah. You went back to England. That's
Instead of
his
saying England, you thought the best way to describe it was the native lands?
his native
Why didn't
land.
you just say England?
He wasn't even
No,
born in England.
because he comes from England. Oh.
He literally doesn't. He lived in Canada before he lived in England.
Hmm?
He lived in Canada before he lived in England.
Oh, briefly. Whatever.
Wasn't he born in Yemen?
Wow, who knows? He's British. That's all I know about him. No, but in the summer he went back there to you know the kingdom, and he asked me if I could watch Skippy for the summer, and he warned me. When I took this on, yeah, he said to me the hamster might die. It's like old as shit. So I was like, okay, I hope it doesn't
Heads up,
die.
it might fucking die.
And then it's like
Every
what?
fucking time I hear this story.
2 months later, I'm walking up to my dad's house, and I'm about to leave for my dad's house. I look in the hamster. Skippy's kind of shaking, like uncontrollably, and I'm just like, maybe Skippy's just cold, you know? I recognize it now as a seizure, but at the time I was just like, he's just shivering, you know? He's just okay. In my defense, even if I knew he was having a seizure, I don't think I could have done anything. But
Get a defibrillator.
yeah, because I have those lying around. And then so he dies. And my mom's like, let's give him a funeral in the garden. Well, we'll bury him in the garden. And I'm like, okay. So I put him in this little cardboard box. Before I head off to school again at the end of summer, we bury him there. Have a little funeral. It's very tasteful. Aside from the box in the garden. Then I come back after the first day of school, and there's just kind of a hole in the garden. There's a hole, and then I notice, hey, that's the cardboard box, and the cardboard box is empty. Ain't that neat? And then it's later that night, and I look at the window because I can see my front garden from the staircase, and there are raccoons hanging out about there. So
My God. Imagine he comes back and he's like, hey, where's Skippy? First he had a seizure, and then he got eaten by raccoons, and I tried to bury him for you.
Oh god.
Oh my god.
No, it's the circle of life.
I
know?
guess.
Don't ever let Kai pet sit.
Gosh.
You know me.
I am
Yeah.
not. I am not
was
letting you
just
pet
feeding
sit ever.
some needy animals.
Oh
No.
my God.
Kai away
No.
from any pets.
Yeah. Yeah.
What? Oh.
I am never trusting you with one. Just ever.
I am so good with animals.
Got little,
So
got
so
little
good.
instruments on it.
As long as they stay alive.
Got little instruments on the tie. You like it?
Very good.
Those are
Thanks, guys.
instruments, Michael.
Thanks,
Yes.
guys. You know, 'cause like,
Yeah.
'cause like
Good tie.
I make music. That's like my thing, right?
That is
your thing.
That is your
You
thing.
tell him. You tell him.
Yeah,
buddy.
you
You
tell
him.
go,
You
champ.
Go.
I'm so good with animals as long as they stay alive. Yeah, Kai is definitely he's a special case.
Honestly, I'm being unfairly judged.
No. But speaking
The
Uh,
whole story. The whole. Maybe he's cold. Time for a funeral. Oh shit!
I didn't understand how hamsters work.
God,
I
dude.
acknowledge the fact that if you put an animal, not that team, in the ground, a raccoon is gonna come.
I'm being bullied. Just because I partially killed an animal. That's
It's just so funny.
Oh my God, Kai. I was going to say this is completely we're just moving on. Okay, we're just moving on from that.
okay.
We really did. We got like in the Monke Boat. We got like people from like all different like. I don't know how to say it. I want to say walks of life, but I feel like that's a dumb expression. Like we got like artists, right? We got like we got musicians, then we got like smart people, like English majors. It's very interesting. We got a very wide cast, wide variety of people here.
Do.
So I think that's very interesting. We actually got a lot of art. Most of us, not me, but most of us are artists in some capacity.
No.
Not
No.
me, but like most of you are.
Me neither.
And I was like, it's very interesting. Very interesting. 'Cause it's very cool to see all the art that comes out of some of the shit that we do. It's very cool from my perspective. Very interesting. Our next question we have here is describe your dream house. I'll start with this one, then we'll go like, okay, we're gonna a structured format this time. Okay, we're gonna go like down and like that. Okay. It's all in the same order for everyone, right? Like I'm on the far this side, and then this Jana, then yeah. Okay, we're going like this.
Yes.
We're gonna go around the circle. Okay, around the circle. My dream house. Okay, ready? Shit, I didn't actually think of an answer before I said it first. Okay, so it's a house, right? And it's just got like I don't care how big or small it is, right? But then it's got like a basement, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But the basement, right? It's not just a basement. The entire thing is like it's like a studio. It's a music studio, like a music room, but also a stream room, and that's the entire basement, right? That's all I care about. I don't care about the rest of it. It could be like I could have like a 1 bedroom, 1 bath / kitchen, and that'd be okay, as long as the basement. I have like a basement that's like big and just full of music stuff. I have a lot of music stuff in my basement, but the problem is, so my basement's kind of like split in half right now. Like it's not like literally split in half, but like there's not a real divider. But like half of it is like my dad's area with like, the giant TV, got some like recliner chairs, right? A bunch of like sports stuff, bunch of sports stuff. And then you got the other half, which is crowded and just a bunch of my music stuff just lying all over the place. They got like instruments and amps and speakers and a drum set and whatnot. And I begged for this like a couple years ago, but I was told no, because I wanted to just like make the basement my bedroom, so I could just have all of it. Bless you. So I could just have like the entire place to myself. But they were like no. And I was like, oh. So yeah, I want to have like I want to have a space where I can like have, because I want to be able to like have a stream room / office. Well, that's not the same as my bedroom, because I think it's very important to have this space between like where you sleep and relax and where you work. I think those should be two very distinct spaces. So that's really all I care about. Is having that sort of like office area and music room. That's my answer. Gianna, take it away.
Okay. I don't really care what the house is. I just want to be able to have a garden and some cats. So that can mean like a really nice apartment and like I have like my balcony just covered in plants, or like a house in the middle of nowhere. And also I'm not living in the suburbs again.
Yeah,
Sure.
no, suburbs are horrible.
Come to me, Jana. I can make your dream come true.
Oh, that's scary.
Hold on a minute. Hold on a
Scary.
minute.
Jana, come to me.
Yeah.
I can make your dreams come true.
Can make
No.
your dreams
Jana,
come
come to my shed, Jana. I can make your
Monke,
dreams come true.
that big
Just
Monke
Just a little
ass.
information.
Big
Sam
Monke
lives in the
ass.
middle of nowhere. So
Just for context,
that's
yeah.
And the cemetery will
That's
come
terrifying.
in handy. So.
Oh yeah,
I'll
I live
live
behind
there.
a cemetery. That's
Yeah,
a whole
Sam's
different
house.
thing we
Yeah,
can
just
talk
not
about.
helping.
Sam's
your
house
case.
is haunted.
It is.
No, it's
It
not.
probably
Is it, Sam?
Probably.
No, it's
I'm willing
like
to bet.
everyone thinks like it's super creepy, but like nothing happened. I just live behind a cemetery, you know.
Just,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, no.
As
Actually,
you do.
I live-
As you do.
Yeah.
Alright. You just fell silent. Okay, continue on with the circle thing.
Oh, yeah. I know for a good minute I want to live in like a tiny house.
Sure.
There was a whole phase I was watching like tiny house videos and I was like, oh, this would be so nice. But also there's like it's tiny. You've got no room for anything.
Right.
I think I definitely do want to live like near like a lake or like out in nature. Lots of windows
Yeah.
and a dog. That seems about right.
Yeah. That sounds nice. I vibe with that.
Mhm.
Could you imagine like it's like we get like a really big house in the middle of nowhere and it's just all 9 of us just in that house.
Monkey boat commune.
Yeah.
Go commune.
The monkey
We are gonna
house.
buy some land in Manitoba and we are gonna start a commune. It's perfect.
Yeah,
I'm in. We'll
I'm
get
in as well.
We'll get a taste of that at the cottage. But people I
Except
don't
for
know,
me.
which is again everyone, because why would you know what we talk about in our personal time? We are going on a most of us, except for Jana and Yahya, unfortunately, we're going up north at a cottage for like a week in the summer. So it's gonna be hell, I think. But it's gonna be a fun hell. We're gonna record. We're gonna record on that. We don't have internet, so I can't stream. But I'm gonna record an episode of the podcast while we're there. So that'll be fun. But yeah, that'll be interesting. Anyways, Sam.
Oh, me? Do we have to be realistic?
No, it's your dream
No.
house, bro.
Sam,
Well,
dream
you see,
house.
Not what
if
house
I
are you
could
in the
have my
market
dream
for.
house come true, you know, like the Studio Ghibli movies. And
Yeah.
you know from Kiki Delivery Service, like that, like
Oh yeah.
room she's in, that is like so adorable. I would just want to live in there. It's like so adorable.
On top of the
Yeah.
That
bakery?
is so
Yeah,
valid.
yeah, yeah.
So valid.
But then I also own that bakery. Let's just keep that in mind too. Baking, so
So
that'd be like my
That's
ideal
sick.
home.
That'd be
Smart.
sick.
Wow.
Okay.
Bertha
These
will be there.
two very different things. The first one is monkey boat apartment. I was talking to Jan about this because it would be like we could hang out whenever we want, but we would have like apartment building.
Okay. I was
So like
gonna
we would
say,
still have our
an
own room,
apartment
like our own
with
houses and
9
stuff.
people.
So
Yeah.
so if we get sick and tired of each other, we have our own places,
Which we
and
will.
like we don't have to worry about noise complaints either. That it would
Wow.
very unrealistic but fun.
I would
Also,
definitely
following
tell
suit
you
of
shut the
Sam,
fuck up.
like a very Studio Ghibli kind of house. That's like my Minecraft builds, but like with like lots of plants and shit. And then like as long as it has like a room for my PC and an art studio, and it's not like a modern house, I'm fine with that.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of these modern mumbo jumbos that are popping up all over the place. I don't
They're
like
just
it.
squares.
Yeah, it's too cold.
In white, most of the time. Usually very white. Not like white like the, like, oh, this is very white. I mean like the color, like everything's very white.
No, it's like just white and black or like a shade of gray.
Yeah.
It's very colorless.
Anyways, Kai.
Oh yes. Late 1800s, early 1900s sort of style townhouse in a small coastal town in Nova Scotia.
Interesting.
That is basically what I'm describing my grandmother's old house in Nova Scotia. But I love that house. It was so it was old but not too old, and it had all like these little, things they used to have, like had a dumbwaiter, and had these little small doors in the walls that I guess people used to crawl through for some reason. But it's just, I don't know.
We all know it.
Peaceful. Yeah. And I like small towns.
It sounds like the kind of house like a main character with them in like a Netflix like original like horror mystery series. A small town coastal area, Victorian house. Sam was talking about this earlier. And when she asked if it has to be realistic, like I don't think any of us could afford to even live in Burlington.
Yeah.
Oh, God no.
I've noticed
No.
you hear a lot of people who like after high school and like university, like, they move back to like their hometown. They just say their hometown for the rest of their lives. Like my entire family pretty much lives in Burlington. It's like we just want people to afford it, because like every house goes for like at the cheapest $1 million. You have to be a millionaire now to live here. It's like, that's insane. How did that happen? And why do we have to deal with it? Like, it's crazy.
I don't even know.
That's
like,
it. Go.
Oh, even like apartments are crazy expensive. Like, there's really like you can't even afford in this general area. Like, not even just this city. Like everywhere around this city.
Especially Toronto.
For real.
Rent in
Oh yeah.
Toronto is insane. It's so dumb. Which doesn't really segue into the next question, but I'm gonna pretend like it does segue into the next question. What's your biggest fear? I'll tell you. Again, I'll go. We don't have to go in a circle. You just feel free to speak whenever. I'm gonna say right now, like a physical thing, spiders. I don't care what kind of spiders. If I see a spider in a movie, I have to like look away. I can't even look at a picture of one. That's how bad it is. But like not realist. No, I'm not gonna get that deep actually. Let's just go with spiders. Let's just say that.
Michael, we have the same fear. I so much. Pictures, movies, anything. Even you guys talking about it, I want to like throttle you guys. Sometimes I don't like spiders, but one bit. I'm like,
Oh my god!
I'm like horrified of spiders. I'm
Sam,
scared.
if you say the word spider, I will come to your home and strangle you.
Please don't throttle me, Sam. Also, don't call it throttling.
Well, I don't know. Whatever.
I remember
Sam.
when we were watching Lilo and
Strangle.
Stitch. There's that like one like 5-second scene where Stitch is watching a like old black and white movie with the giant one. I had to like I had to look away for that. I don't know what it is. They're freaking me the fuck out.
Oh
I hate
yeah,
it.
then they ain't no.
Alright, what about everyone else?
Hear me out, but my biggest fear is Liz running down the
Just
hallway
that's it,
at
just
me
Liz.
in the car. Just Liz. Just imagine, like, we go to an escape room or some shit. Just Liz, just booking it in the dark. Something. Yep.
Like booking it booking it towards you, away from you.
Just in general.
Just Liz running in the dark.
Don't tell her I said. I hope she never sees this. Don't tell her I said that.
Clip it. Clip it.
No.
Cottage, she will do it to me. Please, God.
When we
She
go to
will.
the cottage, you're gonna like get up in the night to pee. The hallway's gonna be
She's
dark.
gonna be standing at the end of the
She'll
hallway,
be
like.
standing there just.
You'll see like a figure in the darkness, and she'll just start running.
Aren't you two sharing a room?
It'll just be like you'll just see her like just waiting at the end of the hallway. Terrifying woman. I have a class with her. Oh my god, she's so scary.
Mm.
Yeah.
But
No.
great.
She just
but
does.
scary.
Yeah. She'll do stuff to like make you like doubt yourself, just because, just for fun.
She just likes gaslighting people. It just makes you go batshit insane. She stole my money. Well, she didn't steal it. She paid me back. That was the weirdest thing. She
tried to get
just
money from
randomly DM'd me one day. It was like, Michael, can I have $12? I'm like, why? She's like, because I need $12. I'm like, why? She's like, don't worry, I'll pay you back. I need $12. I'm like, okay, but why? And why do you sound so? Why is it so urgent? And she's like, please. And I'm just like, okay, fine. I sent her $12. I'm like, hey Liz, like a couple days later, I'm like, hey Liz, what do you need the $12 for? She's like, don't worry about it. And I'm like, what's the $12 for? She's like, don't worry about it. And then when she pays me back, she pays me back on via PayPal in USD. So it was like,
Dude.
That's a profit.
Yeah, you made a profit, Michael.
well, no. She paid $12 Canadian in USD, so it was like $11.50 something.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. But it was like, why did you send it? I was like, why did you send it to me in American dollars? She's like, don't worry about it. And I'm like, what? It was the most confusing thing ever.
She did the same for me. She tried to ask me for $13, and I asked her why, and she refused. She just said that Michael was poor and couldn't give her any more money. Hey,
she wanted to get a Minecraft server so she could test those maps, and I was like, Liz, I don't have any money. I was like, go bug Scarlet.
Yeah, no,
I don't
TD,
have
I
any.
have. Wait, let me get the DM because I remember, like, I was taking a nap when I got it, and just, I thought I was hallucinating. Wait,
Yeah.
where is it?
Yeah, she was like, Michael, I need $13 for Minecraft server. I'm like, Liz, I don't have any money. I have $0 that I can give you. Go
She
bug
said,
Scarlet.
I humbly request, and then in all like bolded money, with a small donation of $13, we can work together to appease the great Harry Potter gods of old, increase the frame rate of our suffering Minecraft world. No longer will it take 4 seconds to cast a single spell. And I just said, unfortunately, I am an unemployed bastard, and that was the end of the conversation.
She texted me, Kai Sullivan, do you possess money? And then money's bolded. And then she kept calling it dollaroos.
Yeah, we're trying to find the conversation.
She didn't ask me. Sorry, Charlie came in. He was.
Yeah, then we just
Tell
never
me
played
about-
Harry Potter again. So it was like,
We never did.
we never
We
did.
should
never
do it again because
continued
that
it.
We should.
It was so funny. This is a little greedy shithead who takes out.
Just left us behind in the dust.
Yeah, she literally would like be like, "Okay, guys, keep up," and then fucking vanish, and then we'll spend like 30 minutes trying to figure out where the hell we're supposed to go, and she just sits there and laughs at us. You get down to like the room you're supposed to be in, she's like, "Yeah, I just made like 10. I just made I found so many chests and I have so much money now."
And I was like, okay, we're lost.
It's
I
like-
remember waiting, me and Liz waiting in that one room for half an hour for you guys to show up. We went
I'm
and
directionally challenged. We
We
know
went and
this.
bought clothing in the time it took you to get there.
Directionally challenged. Do you know this about us?
Yeah, I did screen record it. I do have the screen recording. I was gonna edit it, and then I was like, I don't want to edit it. I'm kind of lazy, so I didn't edit it. But I do have the screen recording of it. It was very interesting. Did everyone answer the question?
What was the question?
What's your biggest
About
fear?
your greatest fear.
I know we just
Oh.
started talking about Liz.
Yeah.
To be fair.
I mean, it's a good overall theme. Drowning. Like, I just think that's the worst way to die. Because,
Yeah.
like, for
Been
one,
there.
you're not gonna.
Been
It's
there.
not like you fall in the water and you drown. You're gonna sit there for a few hours,
Been there.
slowly
Yeah.
going numb and
Yeah.
cold
It's
until
not
you
fun.
just slowly fall into the water, and just 30 seconds of just feeling the water go in your lungs. Not fun. Not fun.
Yeah. I
So,
think
yay.
my biggest fears are either loneliness or thunderstorms, lol.
I like thunderstorms.
I like thunderstorms. What do you
I-
have
I
against?
understand- I
What's
used to
it?
be afraid
What
of
is
them.
it about thunderstorms?
It's just
They're loud.
they're loud and like
Uh,
the issue is like on their own, I like in the daytime I'm fine with them. But like in the nighttime, I always like almost like it happens like almost every time. I wake up from a nightmare and it starts thunderstorming outside or like it's already thunderstorming. So I just have like
Pathetic
really
fallacy.
bad association with it and it just it's very unsettling.
It's IRL pathetic fallacy.
Exactly.
I used to be afraid of thunderstorms, but now it's like I don't know. I don't say like I like them. I'm like yes, it's thunderstorm. But like I don't mind them, and I like the rain too. But I will give you this: lightning is I'm not scared of it, but it's fucking annoying. Cause it'll be like 2 a.m. I'm trying to sleep. It's like every 3 seconds just a fucking flash of blue light. It's like
Yeah.
I'm trying to go to sleep. Stop, please. It's just I'm not scared of it. It's just bloody annoying. It's like oh my god.
I kind of like thunderstorms. Not if they're like too loud or aggressive. It's really
Yeah.
nice to see like a storm like roll in. Have you ever seen that like a storm like you can see like lightning flashing in the distance?
Mm-hmm.
I think that's
I
really
have like a video where I saw like the lightning. I don't know how to describe it, but there wasn't any thunderstorm happening for me where I was, but I think it was in
Yeah.
Burlington. You guys were suffering. I'm like, but I saw like lightning in the distance and like the clouds were flashing. It was like when I have the video, I'll just send it to you guys later. It's like so cool.
I remember one time. I forget when this was. I think it was like grade 8, grade 9, one of the two. It was I was hanging out with Mark and our other friend Sam, not this Sam, a different Sam. And it started like pouring, but like so we were outside at the park by our house, and it was so weird because it was like we watched the storm come in. Like we were standing here and we just watched the rain start falling and just getting closer to us. Like it didn't downpour on us. It was like coming towards us. And it was like I remember like because it was coming on hard and staring at it. It was like staring like, oh shit! Then we just booked it to Mark's house because it was so weird. Like I don't even know how to describe it. It was so weird. It was just like watching the rain come towards you. Like I'm standing perfectly dry, but you're like just watching it slowly approach you. It's like holy shit! And yeah, it was a weird experience. Where did Kai go? Yeah, he's dead probably.
I don't know.
Give his room or something.
If you could own any pet, so any pet, so like exotic animals and all, just any pet in the world, what would it be?
I want a ferret.
They're so cute.
The
Fair?
issue with ferrets though
Yeah.
is they smell really badly, and I think like they kind of like kind of have to have a little bit of like effort into caring for them because they're like
Yeah.
very energetic, like 4 hours in a day.
Yeah. Makes sense.
It's like those, what are they called? Those dogs that are like really, really, they kind of like look vaguely like hippos, but they're like really fluffy. I don't know what they're called. I think they're called like chow chows or something. That, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Or those like, I feel, yeah, they're just really cute. And they're really expensive. I don't know what they're. Yeah,
Chow chow.
Yeah.
they're just really cute.
Nice.
I
Well,
like, oh,
I've got to say, personally, I would choose a monkey.
Monkey, monkey, monkey.
Monkey, monkey,
I'm
monkey.
gonna start making monkey noises at McDonald's again.
Speaking of monkey noses, when we were on a walk, I was walking beside Michael. We just were walking in silence. Having a good old time. This motherfucker looks at me and starts making violent monkey noises non-stop. I'm just like, excuse me? And he just kept going. Like, he started, we were like walking beside a goddamn highway, and Michael just goes, and just keeps doing it. I was like, are you John? Are you, what the fuck is happening right now?
And then I did it in McDonald's. But
Yeah,
quietly, so no one
and
else, no one
started
else heard
fucking
me.
dancing. He just got up, and he didn't. It wasn't even like a big dance. He started just like doing a little
I
groove
was
and
just
making
chilling.
monkey noises. And I was just like,
Those are two separate times. Those are separate occasions, by the way. I wasn't making monkey noises and dancing. You said dancing, like I was I
Imagine.
just started breakdancing. I was just kind of going like this. I was just doing a little.
no, he was just doing like a little jig. We were like waiting for our food, and he was just like,
I gotta move. I'm an energetic person. I gotta be I'm like a shark. I can't stop moving.
it's really
You know?
funny.
Anyways,
What about the rest of you guys?
Yeah.
I would own an
Oh.
alpaca.
Yeah.
They're so
Yes.
like
Cute.
fluffy and cute, and I would just give them time.
Fair.
Alpaca.
Mhm.
I don't know what I'd name them, but they're just so cute. They're like I don't know. I just like how fluffy they. Oh no! Wait,
Oh,
no,
hiccups
fluffy
now.
cows. That's what I would bloody own. They are
Fluffy
so
cows.
cute. And yeah,
Yeah.
is not here to defend himself right now.
Yeah,
so
him and
fluffy
his
cows
goddamn
it
fluffy
is.
sheeps. Remember we just had a full-on like 20-minute argument of us just sending fluffy cows and him sending fluffy sheeps. Fluffy cow won, by the way, just in case anyone was wondering.
Well, it was 2v2. I'm on the fluffy sheep side.
Jana!
Jana, you
Oh,
little
We
traitor.
trusted you. We trusted you.
Listen, I've loved sheep since I was like 4. I have like a bunch of sheep plushies. I love them so much.
Yeah. We're not gonna. Unfortunately, this means we can't go get a soft serve after the soccer match. When I pick you up in my minivan.
Just because I don't like fluffy cows. Well, I do like them, but like
That's
Like,
embarrassing,
he's
bro.
showing them
That's
a-
embarrassing for
They're
you.
just so cute.
That's embarrassing for you, bro. Low key.
have you seen like little baby lambs? They're
Man, this
precious.
Yeah,
Right.
like
Right.
my uncle owns a farm, and I've been around sheep before. They're kind of nasty.
That's embarrassing,
just-
Jana. That's
They
embarrassing for you.
stink.
Like, yikes, dude. Yikes. Big yikes.
I guess Bestie, we'll forgive you this time, just because you're Bestie Jenna.
Any other answers? So if you could own any pet, so it's just any animal in the world, it could be exotic, doesn't matter. Any animal in the world, what would it be? If you haven't answered yet.
I'd say like Italian Greyhound or like a Samoyed, which is like a really big fluffy white dog. I could like never have one because I'm like kind of allergic to dogs a little
Oh,
bit.
God.
It's okay.
It's fine. It's
I also
fine.
like
it's
rats.
fine.
Domesticated rats. Yeah. And then hedgehogs.
And hedgehogs. Nice. Good answer.
Hedgehogs.
Good answer.
Hedgehogs are adorable.
What about you, Kai?
They are.
No, I
No?
can't really think of like an exotic
That's
pet.
probably
I
you
just-
said any pet in general. It doesn't have to be exotic.
It can match
You know what?
Minecraft
I just
kit.
want like a cat or maybe like
Actually,
a
on
rat
second
or
thought,
something.
maybe you just shouldn't. Maybe we should.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
yeah,
Kai.
hey. Okay, this is fine. Cats are very self-reliant creatures. You know, it's fine.
You're not one of the one of them cats that just goes outside all day. Like you don't have to look
Yeah.
after it; it just lives outside and just occasionally comes inside.
Just for food.
Yeah. But like even then, it'll like hunt sometimes. Just actually, Mark didn't have a cat, but there was so there was this one cat and we named her Stray, right? 'Cause it was a stray cat, right? And it would just always show up at Mark's house, like on the doorstep. They couldn't like let the cat in or anything, cause like I don't know, like the neighbors threw some sort of fit about it, like they're like threatening to call animal control or whatever. So this cat would always show up. It was a very friendly cat, but it would just like sometimes it would just like leave dead animals on his doorstep. It was very funny. So I feel like Kai would just get one of those cats that just like provides for itself. Just sometimes comes, if it wants to.
Yeah.
Kai does none of the work.
Didn't
No,
Mark like have
What?
didn't Mark like have or had a cat at one point that was like really old?
Yeah. He did also have a cat. Basically, he had 2 cats.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah, let's not give Kai any cats
you bastard.
or animals.
I have 4 dogs, so I haven't killed any of them. So you know what? It's
Yet.
fine.
Yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So our next question is, will Yahya ever be bad at Bed Wars? My answer is, you have not seen the games that we haven't streamed. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say on that. And it's good that he's not here to defend himself. It's a good thing. Well, here's the question I was leading up to is how did the monkey boat form? And
Instagram group chat. With
it
goes even a bit
depends
further
how
than that.
far
No, it
back
goes
you
way
want
farther
to.
than
Yeah.
this.
So it depends on how far back you want to go, because when you look at it, and I'm gonna let Jen and Sam speak in a second. When you go back far enough, we were all friends, grade 9 to some extent. Not really Scarlet. At least like from my point of view.
I only knew
You probably friends with them.
I
but,
only
like,
knew
not me.
Sam and Jana.
Yeah.
Well, Elizabeth.
Well, Elizabeth, I've known Elizabeth for a really long time, but Elizabeth didn't ever talk to me. We only
Yeah.
started talking recently, and I knew of Michael because we had mutual friends, but we didn't actually start becoming like good friends till this year, or like a little bit last year. Kai I've known for like 2 years, but just we never spoke
No,
like ever.
we only ever
And I'm
spoke
like,
in grade 9
I've known
business
Lily
time.
for a while because of like mutual friends, but I didn't really talk to a lot of you guys
Yeah.
till like recently, and it was just because of like Emily, Sam, and Jana. I used to come to the community center sometimes, back when like Yahya used to sit with you guys, but that was pretty much it.
So I'll so it actually goes back farther than the Discord server itself. Because the Discord server itself was originally formed as a group, as a Discord. It is a Discord server. It's formed as a way to play Among Us, and that originated from a Instagram group chat. Okay. Before me and Scarlett, before we came along, they were playing Among Us using the Instagram video call feature. And if that ain't the most scuffed, embarrassing shit. If it weren't for me and Scarlett,
Yeah.
'cause I was about
Farther
to
than
create the
that.
server.
It goes
You
even
beat it to
further
me by like a
Because, and
second.
he did pretty much everything.
Yeah, you only beat me to making the server by like a couple minutes. I was about to, and I was like, you did. And I was like, sweet, all right. It was Insta FaceTime Among Us, exactly. I was like, because I wasn't even like originally, I wasn't even a founding member of that group chat. I was just added to it, which and I remember they were like, hey, you want to play? They were like, hey, do you guys want to play Among Us? I'm like, yeah, sure. Fully expecting to like get a Discord invite, and they started the Instagram call, and I was like, oh, so this is how we're doing it. I see. Okay, I guess.
Because a couple of us, like some of the people didn't have Discord.
That's
So they just like,
fair. I can make a Discord.
and then we were like, no, we're gonna
We're doing
make
this
a
on-
server.
like I'm not
And
doing
then-
this anymore. We're
yeah.
making a server.
We didn't change the name to the Monkey Boat until like not
yeah,
that long.
that's a different
ago.
question.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that in a minute. So hold on to that thought. Yeah, it's legitimately sus. Yeah. Yeah, and again, Jen, I'm really talking a second because it does go back farther than that. So I'll let you guys speak about that. But it was so weird. It was so weird when I was added to it because my only real mutual friends, because this was before Yahya, my only real mutual friends were Lucy, Lily, and Scarlett. So I was fully under the impression, for whatever reason, that I just like didn't like actually like me that much because I just I'm always under the impression that people don't like me until they actively say out loud that that's not true. I just usually assume that they don't. So I was just like, huh, interesting. I'm here now. All right, okay. So that was a weird experience for me, but here we are.
Yeah, like they were pretty much the ones who like suggested it because like
Yeah.
I said like because you guys were like, do you know anyone who would want to play with us because we don't have a lot of people. It was like like Michael would probably want to play and then they were the ones who were like add him to the chat and then Michael later told me he was like he was like I thought they hated me and I was like no, they were the ones who were like once I brought you up they were like add him.
What can I say? Anyways, it does go back farther than that, so I'll let Jan and Sam talk about that.
Well, it includes Lily too.
And Lily, I'm
And
sorry.
Aimee isn't here, but I would also include her in it because she was kind of a bit of part of the founding Monkey Boat too.
What, was this like our math class? Like
Yes.
group chat?
Think
Used
about math
video-
class, Lily.
Yeah. We used to like video call on Instagram a lot. And
Yeah.
it was never good. It never worked well.
Oh no, it was around the start of COVID, and basically, I think Animal Crossing came out or something. So we basically just started to call each other like a lot, just because we wanted to play Animal Crossing together. And now I don't know how far we're gonna skip off to like we used to just call each other a lot on the what was our group chat called again, Lily?
Wait, I remember what it was. My Wi-Fi just came back mid-conversation. But it was Poopy Pants Squabby's gang, and it was like a seal emoji.
Yes.
Some other emojis.
Speak for itself. Speaks for itself, Michael.
What? What did you say?
The Poopy Pants Squabby
Speaks for
gang.
itself.
You heard him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
So, where do we go from there? I think it was just one night, Aimee, or I don't know, someone wanted to play Among.
I brought
Yeah.
it up because I was like seeing it like a bunch on my explore page, and I was like, "Hey, why don't we download this?" And then I realized there's only 4 of us. There's not enough players to play a game that's longer than like 1 minute. So I was like, okay, Scarlet, and then it just like more and more people continued to join.
Interesting. And then here we are.
Monkey Boat stuff didn't start till the Chipmunks thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that the next question is who came up with the name, and it was actually I remember we went back to check it like a couple of weeks. It was probably like a month ago now, and it was a bit of a team effort. And feel free to like fill in the blanks here. So what happened? Here's what happened: is me, Scarlett, and Yahya, right? We were in a VC. It was like it was a random day. It was a random day, and actually, I'm gonna backpedal for a minute. I'm gonna finish talking about how the Monkey Boat formed. So yeah, it started as an Instagram group chat, and then we started the Discord server on September 18th, and then Liz was added later. Liz was added later. Shauna was added later, And then Yahya, I remember I was actually streaming Among Us with you guys. I was streaming it on Twitch. This was in October, and it's almost a month later. Actually, this is almost a month later. But back when the server was still called Among Us, it was just called Among Us. And Yahya was in my chat, and he was like, "Hey, do you guys need someone to play with you?" And I remember I was in the group chat. Hey, you guys remember Yahya? Can I add him? You guys, are you down to play with him? And they were like, yeah. So that's how he was added. And then so the name came from when me, Scarlett, and Yahya were in VC, and I forget what we were doing. I don't remember what we were doing, but we wanted Lucy to join. We wanted Lucy to join, and Scarlett started playing A Bad Day by Alvin the Chipmunks.
On my iPad, like not on a bot. Like I pulled up the video on my iPad, and then I brought it up to my mic, and then, and then we just kept saying, come into, because Lucy wouldn't come into the monkey boat. We were like, get on the monkey boat. And she was like, no, I'm not coming into that. So we were like, we have Bad Day by the Chipmunks. And then we just like,
Yeah.
I don't know how, remember
It
when did you guys start naming, like putting everyone's name as Monkey?
okay, so that happened before.
Oh,
What came
Because
first?
remember
Monkey
we
Monkey
played
joke
game.
was
It was
like-
there was
Among
Mog,
Us
and then
game.
there was Monkey, and
Well,
there was a
Mog
war
came
of
from
who was
Among
Mog
Us.
and who was Monkey.
Did the
Well, no, that
did
came-
the name thing come before or after we switched the
I feel like
channel?
I feel like we started the monkey thing, and
Yeah.
then one day you were like, "Ooh, monkey boat."
Yeah,
And then
okay, so here's what
we
happened.
made
Here's what
the-
happened.
Called it the VC
The
monkey
monkey
boat.
joke.
Yeah.
Like,
Here's
the
what I-
monkey joke was like since the beginning.
Yeah,
the
here's what
first
happened.
thing I sent on the Discord server was a monkey meme.
Yeah. So I changed. So one day I changed my name to Monkey on my profile picture as the stinky monkey, and I just typed the word monkey because I thought it was funny. And then a couple other people did it. Like they just like we had a bunch of people that just changed their name to Monkey, and we made a whole channel just saying the word monkey, and so at that time my name in the Discord was just like my nickname was Monkey. Well, without a Y, of course. Get the Y's out of here. I'll never ask why. That's our motto. Just thought of that right now. And so basically, yeah, we were in the VC, and then we were like, Lucy join, and then I think if I remember correctly, Jana sent a GIF of like a monkey in a boat, and I don't remember who said it first. It was either me or Yahya, but we both said it, and we were like, the monkey boat, join the monkey boat. Like, Lucy, get in the monkey boat. And then I think that's when we switched the name of the channel from General to the monkey boat. And then eventually Lucy did join the monkey boat. And what happened was we actually ended up watching all 4 Alvin the Chipmunks movies
All
in
the
a
fucking
row.
chipmunks.
And like that night, because I just started screen sharing as a bit, and like 20 minutes into the first movie, it's like, oh, we're actually doing this, okay. And then we watched the second one, and it was like at that point it was just too late to stop, right? And so we finished at around like 4 a.m. It was around that time. It was like a Saturday night, so it was like we had nothing better to do on Saturday night than Alvin the Chipmunks marathon. And Scarlett, I'm pretty sure someone else fell asleep too. I don't remember who it was.
I don't remember.
But you also fell asleep, and then what I was gonna do was bring in a rhythm bot, just loop Coconut Mall for you, so you would like wake up to it in the morning, be like, what the fuck? But the second I put it on, you instantly woke up, like immediately. It was
Because
not
that
even.
was
It
when I
wasn't even a
was-
second.
Because that was like around the time I started, like, because this was like first semester. This was around the time where, like, in class, I would just listen to Coconut Mall, like, for hours, and I would talk about it a lot, and then I kept, like, playing it on the bot. So you put it on, and then I instantly was awake, and I was like, what happened? Is it over? What happened? I remember just, like, at one point during, like, the 3rd movie, I think, just starting to cry because I wanted to sleep so badly, but I didn't want to give up. So I just was, like, crying while watching the Chipmunks at 3 a.m.
I actually I just checked to make sure there's no personal information. I want to do something that's never been done before. I'm gonna show the world what the Monkey Boat Discord server looks like.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
I
no,
just
no, no,
checked.
no.
I just
Oh.
checked to make sure that there's no personal information. That I'm not gonna dox anyone. All right.
Oh my.
I'm gonna
God.
slowly bring it on
This
screen.
can't be done. This can't be
I'm
done,
I'm revealing
Michael.
the world.
Oh my
I'm revealing
God.
this to
I'm
the world.
I'm scared. They don't need
They're
to
gonna
see
show
it.
our absolutely dumbassery.
They're gonna see all our
This sh-
nicknames now. Is like the
So this is what the
Yeah.
server looks like. Okay. As you can see, we've got the nicknames on here. All the roles. That's Scarlet. She's the server owner, so we can't change her name. But look at all her roles. And Jenna has the most.
So
roles.
many roles.
We got our. So we got our channels down here. We got a wide variety, and then of course here's the infamous Monkey Boat. This is where it all started right here. This voice channel. We've got a couple different things. Got McDonald's down here. All of our
Jenna has
bots are named after the song, the One Bad Gloop song. We've got some more people down here. This
did
is
the
me.
Sorry to interrupt. Where did the McDonald's thing come from?
I don't
Because I
remember.
just I logged onto the Discord
There's
one day
10
and it
people
was
watching.
all
Wait,
there.
Michael, you gotta explain the fact that you just scrolled past the reason that there's an NSFW channel is because Michael made one to say the word penis.
Oh yeah.
There's nothing else in there except for the word penis. I'm not even kidding.
Very erotic, I must admit.
Oh yeah, sorry, I should mention that. The NSFW, it is literally just the word penis. That's all it is.
And I think I said vagina after that,
Yeah.
and we never opened it again. It's nothing weird. It's literally just the word penis,
Yeah.
and no one deleted it because we were too lazy.
So that's.
I
what
see the MILF
server
chamber.
is. Yeah, the MILF
Oh.
chamber. Okay, we're putting that away. Putting that away.
MILF chamber!
See,
That's a little. That's a little inside look. For
that's
you.
it.
That's all you get. That's all you get. The what chamber? Anyways, moving on. So our next question is Obama. And then our question after that is how much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? I'll open to the floor.
Truly, questions of
No.
our day.
Yeah. Top 10
Yeah.
questions science can't answer, am I right?
Amen, brother. We only got a couple more questions left, and then we'll just kind of talk for a bit. Is Lucy gonna join?
Yeah, Lily, could you I don't know, go and knock on
she-
the
Oh.
She's
door?
working. She's working, but like,
Sure.
Throw something
I don't
at
know.
her.
I'll go bug her in person if you really want me to.
Get her.
No,
Go bug
no, no,
get
no,
her.
Go get her.
I-
Go get her,
Go
Chad.
bug her.
okay, go bug
Give her
her.
a little
Lily,
burger,
Lily,
bark,
Lily,
bark.
Lily,
Woof, woof.
Lily. Are you still there?
She's gone.
Okay,
Oh, she's
Lily.
gone.
I just when you go
Hello.
do it, I want you to make it absolutely clear. Everybody but Michael said to go do this. Okay, I want to make that very clear.
Okay.
I was against this.
Tell her I said hi.
Okay.
Yeah. Go, Chance.
That's it. You go, Tiger.
While she's gone,
Way to
I'll
hustle,
answer.
Chad.
We'll answer this question, then we'll hold the last one until she gets back. So our next question is: when do you become Canadian? It's actually spelt wrong, but it's besides the point. When do you become Canadian?
When you snort a line of maple syrup.
True.
Yeah, that's how you
I
become
think it's when
Canadian.
you fist fight a polar bear for the first time on your way to school. I think that's when you truly become Canadian, because it's happened to all of us at one point, right? So I think that's a very defining moment in history for us, and it's like a rite of passage, beating the shit out of a polar bear.
I think it's when you finally get to buy your first igloo.
Oh, that is a beautiful
yeah.
moment.
Get a place to
Yeah.
call home.
That is truly a beautiful moment in every child's life. It's a real growing up moment.
Yeah.
It's when a boy becomes a man. It's when you buy your first igloo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hey,
See,
Scarlet.
that's Sam's.
Hey,
I don't know what to say.
Scarlet,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
can you do the projector thing?
Oh my god. Wait.
'Cause I want to see myself on the projector again. I like doing that.
What Wait, we get to be famous. Woo, we're on like a project.
Oh
I think
wow,
I've
we're gonna
mentioned
be
this before, but
famous.
So many times when I've like my camera on, sorry, something.
You sound like Sam.
You motherfucker.
I just accidentally like poked a hole in my lamp.
What? How?
Anyways, when I have like my camera on, people always think they think I just have a strange unidentified tarp on my wall.
That's what it looks like.
I don't know how to explain the fact that. Okay, wait 1 second. I got it. I'm gonna take off my headset for a second because I gotta grab.
It's just the three of
One
us.
second.
And Jen.
Yeah.
Oh shiz! I almost just dropped the swag mug. What is the point?
Hi,
I
Lily.
can't have the swag mug.
Hi,
Hello.
I'm back.
What did she
Did Lucy
say?
yell at you?
Hello.
Okay.
No.
Oh,
She was taking a temporary break
She what?
from her work. She was taking like a temporary break from her work.
To join?
Wait, where's
No.
my work?
She was
Oh,
drawing.
is she not coming?
She said she'll try.
Ah,
I don't know.
bullshit.
I said go get him, champ. And I made it clear.
Go
said
get
not to
him,
go ask her.
champ.
Anyways, yes, please. I want to see us on the.
It's loading. It's loading.
All this again.
Look at that.
It sounds like an
Yes.
airplane. Wait, is it? Oh, I'm frozen.
There we are. Let's
There
go,
we are.
dude.
Wow.
Yeah, wait.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
I've made it to the
Hi.
picture bar.
We can do
You
zoom
got
ins.
it.
I'm in
No.
I'm in the big.
Yeah. Oh wow, this is amazing. This is amazing. Oh,
Jenna, you look so good in that.
there he is. the
Yeah,
big man.
champ.
I got. No, I got. Wow. Damn you skipped over me right when I got the dash.
Oh wait. No. Show us. Give us a spin. Give us a
Oh,
spin. Oh, he looking
See, it's
snazzy.
too
He
small.
looking fun.
It's
10 out of 10
too
fit
small.
bestie.
Mm,
Hey, you get it, I guess.
too small. My hat.
Kai's camera isn't loading for me, so
Fuck.
So you just don't see.
Oh no. Don't do the West Top.
Got anything to tell your family for being on the big screen?
I'd like to
I
thank the
have
Academy.
cat girl ears.
True.
Oh
Yes,
wow.
Yeah.
finally.
What about you, Lily?
That is the peak.
True. True.
Yeah! You tell them,
Tiny
bestie!
hat.
Aw.
Hi.
Hey.
All right.
Wow.
I don't think
Big
Lucy.
MM still.
Oh.
Okay. I'm gonna turn it off.
All right.
I'm
I don't think Lucy's gonna be joining us tonight. I kind of get that vibe.
Yeah.
So hey, but you know what? 6 out of 9. That's 2/3, right? Right? That's pretty
It would be the
good.
mic better. Oh, I forgot to turn off.
So I didn't entirely lie. Anyway, so we're gonna hop into this last question here, and then we can just go from there. So our last question, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna once Scarlett turns her camera back on, she'll be in the top left, and so everyone else will move over. So we're gonna start with Jana, and we'll go like. We'll do the same thing. So we'll go like this. We're gonna go like this, okay? So Jan and Lily and Sam, you get where I'm going with this, right? So last
Sorry, what are we
question. I'm reading the last question. We're not gonna end the show here, but this last Instagram question that we have. And we're gonna start with Jana, I think Lily, then Sam, Scarlett. You get the drift.
Sounds-
So what is the funniest Monkey Boat story / memory, or just one that stands out in general?
What an insightful question, really.
I wonder
Oh,
who
that
asked-
one
I
you
wonder
need
who
to think
asked
about
that.
a lot.
I wonder who
Ooh.
asked.
Someone very intelligent, obviously.
Honestly,
Um,
it's between like the coconut mall thing, or every Friday night.
Oh.
Understandable.
Fair. Shrooms and shits night. No elaboration on that. Lily?
Oh god, I can't I'm trying to think. I can really think of the coconut mall right now, but maybe come back to me.
Alright.
I don't know.
What are you looking at deer caught headlights, dude?
You look a little scared, Sam.
Am I
It's
supposed
okay.
to say something? I don't know. My
That's
favorite monkey
fashion.
memory. Lightly. I've just been looking forward for Fridays. I don't give a crap for shrooms and shit tonight. But Haikyuu days, those are my highlights. Can't really think of anything funny except for that weird trumpet thing that was playing in the one episode when Lucy said the music was good, but no one's gonna get the context for that. So, sorry guys. You move on to Scarlet. Ooh.
Okay, it's between two. So the first one is it was one night when we were playing Among Us at it was late, and we were all really tired. And I just remember calling someone bestie once, and then all of a sudden we were just we weren't even playing Among Us anymore. It was like everyone was unmuted. It was just like you'd walk by and be like, "Hey, bestie, what the fuck are you doing?" Everybody was besties suddenly. This was I had barely talked to Kai and Lily and them, and we hadn't had a proper conversation, but all of a sudden we were besties, and we were just. It was really. I just remember it was funny, but that or
Just like that.
yeah, the first shrooms and shits night, because it just. I think it was the first night that this happened, where it was with Yahya and Jana, and Michael was there. He just was.
Yeah, I was there.
He was
I was
doing
just
his.
building something in Minecraft. I didn't even speak.
And we built this this was after Yahya went in exile, so he had a lot of mushrooms, and we were
Oh yeah, in case
everyone
you
had a
didn't
room.
know.
So
Actually, I'm not gonna say anything. Just yeah.
No.
Yeah, it was exiled.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
it. That's it.
yeah, we built this mushroom room
In
where
Minecraft.
and we just made so many it was a ridiculous amount of poop jokes.
Yeah.
Ridiculous. We went around with soul sand just dropping it everywhere, with signs claiming. It was so stupid. And there was this point where Yahya and I beat each other with our fists for 20 minutes straight, and Jana threw rocks at someone, and then we were tunneling in the walls and just dropping soul sand everywhere. And it was so strange, but it was really funny. Yeah.
Is it me
Yeah.
now?
I think so.
Okay. Well, this isn't one specific thing, but whenever we have we actually get into deep conversations, it's always nice. But specific times, it's between two. What I consider my first real shrooms and shits night, which was with the hole in Janice thing.
The pit? The pit.
It was with the pit. Me and I just remember me and Liz beating each other to death for an
Liz
hour.
growled
Knocking in the
at me.
hole with you guys. Knocking in the hole with you guys, and you just were animals.
I remember there was no intelligence. I remember chasing Jana around and being chased by Liz.
It was
Honestly, I think moving on to the next thing. I think this is the best. It's the ginger story.
Oh,
Oh,
not the
no.
ginger story.
The
Oh my
ginger
god,
story.
I love the ginger
Go-
story.
Can I
It's
know
amazing.
it?
Wasn't even-
The ginger story.
I don't want
Don't
to
get me
talk
started
about
on the
it
ginger
because I
story.
would butcher it. But Yaya he went on this long rant about the ginger at Sushi Asano, and I lost my fucking shit. I just remember for a good 5 minutes just not being able to breathe. It was
Same.
the best thing ever. The mic I'm using now,
20
I
minutes.
dropped it and broke the cord because I was laughing so much. It was just
He just kept going. You would think he
Yeah.
was done, and he would just keep going. It would get worse somehow.
It was
was-
amazing.
I was
It
so
was
worried about
amazing.
him.
It was so strange.
It's an artistic masterpiece.
Anytime a ramble story begins, I know I'm gonna be like
just-
laughing so
just
much for the
goes and
next
goes
couple
and
minutes.
Look
Yeah,
at
he
this
does.
senile man.
I don't know how he has that much brain power. Like I can't talk for that long and actually like I shouldn't say make sense because I think that's going a
He
bit
was
too
talking
far
about
for him.
Pickled ginger.
But like to actually have it like be able to understand what they're saying with words. I don't know how he does it. It's impressive. It's funny. I like it. For me, I don't. Oh man, there's a lot to choose from because like, the Alvin and the Chipmunks night was hell, and I'm traumatized from it. But it was also a very defining moment. And I think that was one of those moments where it's like, this is what it's gonna be like from now on. Like this is I think that was probably like one of the first times we stayed up that late. In that server, so I think it was one of those moments where it's like, oh, like this isn't gonna be the last time we do something this dumb. Of course, any time that we've hung out in real life, which hasn't actually been that often, because this Discord server only started in September, right when school was starting. So there hasn't been that many opportunities, but obviously, of course, that's a big one. Yeah, I think those are two big ones. Of course, the podcast. I love having you guys on the podcast. It's very fun. Yeah, no, that's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a memory now, but this is
Go for
kind
it.
of now
Go
I'm
for
gonna
it.
shame myself.
Yeah, what else?
Scarlett, remember when I started choking on water when we were watching that super depressing
Oh, that
anime
was
movie?
so. And we
I
couldn't
remember.
stop laughing. We were just
Oh my
crying.
gosh.
There was like this depressing scene where someone had died, and people were crying. And Sam and I were laughing our fucking
Yeah.
like losing our shit. And it was just because Sam would laugh, and then I would start laughing, and then Sam would start laughing again, and she would start choking again, and it was so funny.
Well,
God.
like
What
before
movie
that,
was
which
it?
I'm kind
What
of,
movie
it's
was
funny
it?
now, but back then, Your Name, I think.
Was it? I thought it was. I want to eat
I
your
don't know.
pancreas.
It's about
Silent voice, silent
death.
voice. Never mind.
Oh,
it's silent
Silent
Yeah,
voice.
it was a silent voice.
Yeah, but I just remember I started choking on water, and then I noticed at the corner of my eye while I was choking on water, Scarlett was dying.
Because we had our
laughing.
cameras on, because we were like, if anyone cries, we're gonna see it. And it just, no one cried. It was just Sam choking. It was suddenly the funniest thing to ever happen.
I think I cried a little bit.
I remember.
Sam cried. I remember this. Sam cried.
I remember.
But wasn't she wasn't
um,
crying from sadness. She was crying because she was laughing.
I cried during
Oh,
Soul,
she cried
though.
from-
Soul,
you?
I was
We
sobbing.
didn't have our
Well,
cameras
I
on
was-
yet, though.
Oh no,
Oh,
you guys
but-
would have seen me like in like streaming tears. That movie, I don't know.
I remember. I forgot what movie it was. I think it was an anime movie. I don't remember which one, but it was one of them. And I remember we were talking, but Lucy was like dead silent the entire time. And then at the very end of the movie, she was like, "Oh shit, I was muted the entire time."
She
But
was, like,
she was
bantering
talking. She was
herself.
talking the whole time, and she
Oh,
just thought we were ignoring her, but she was muted. We all just thought she was being quiet. It was the
She was like
funniest thing ever.
bantering with herself.
Yeah, she was just talking to herself, and she thought we were just
Is
ignoring
that the
her.
anime? That the movie that
Weathering with You.
I think it was that one. Yeah.
it was the one that we ruined by making stupid jokes
making
the
jokes the
entire
entire
time.
time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you two kept making the stupidest jokes. That was the same thing with I Want to Eat Your Pancreas. No one could take it seriously because
Oh my god.
'Cause
That movie,
yeah,
I just-
yeah, we're just ruining it.
you know,
Yeah.
I think that was the first.
It was
Weathering with You. I think was the first movie night I joined because I was always busy or like working or something. And yeah, me and you just ruined it because we just
would
we
not
wouldn't
shut
shut up. And it's like ever since then, it's just like
It
whenever
wasn't
Yucca
even
and I are
like
in the
good
same room
jokes. Like they
together-
would just see something on the screen that they would think is funny, like say the stupidest shit about it, and then the two of them would just keep repeating it back at each other, losing their goddamn minds. It
And
wasn't even like a good joke. It was just them being fucking dumbasses.
And then I
It was
remember
so funny though.
when
They're
And
crying.
then I remember this was like a couple weeks ago when you guys were about to watch Haikyuu, and we were like, we can move to a separate VC if you want. We were like, no, it's okay, it's fine. You don't have to. And we were like, but we don't really want you two to be like, you know. It was just made me laugh so much. It was like, they don't trust us to be quiet. they were like,
Hard.
they were fully just like, we are not putting up with you and Yuki's shit tonight. We are
He
not
watched
doing it.
one episode, and like Michael would only point. He could say, "That's the goddamn Microsoft sound." That's the sound
Oh my
effect.
gosh, you,
Every
every time there's a sound effect now, I just like I
You just-
can't.
They
Dude,
use
it-
those
Boing
default sound, like iMovie sound effects that I've heard in every single YouTube video ever. Like,
It
they
works.
could have used original sound effects. They probably just googled like boing sound effect and chose the first result. with all due respect. I should
Now
tape
it's just like
Among Us to my
unhearable.
mic.
You always
Oh.
hear every like silly
Mogus.
sound effect.
Oh gosh.
Mogus.
They did. They
Among
used like
Us.
they used the microphone like error noise, the doom noise, like 5 times in one episode. It was like the budget was really low on this one. It was just like, oh my god. But yeah, that was funny.
Mhm.
6 months. That's crazy. That's half a
Yeah,
year. That's half a
yeah.
year that we've been
It
talking.
feels like a lot has happened.
Yeah, a lot has happened. Almost every single day.
I know this is kind of like really
Sam's just like,
Someone's
Yes.
Frenchie Mike.
Sorry, no. My mic is
Sam,
fell.
please stop sensually rubbing your earphone mics, please.
I didn't mean to. I just I need to fiddle around this thing because I get nervous. So and
you were doing
Oh,
that one
Monkey
time when your
jokes, that
mic was all
hilarious.
crunchy. You just
no, actually,
Oh,
long
I
story
remember when
short,
Sam had
I
a
did
bad
really.
mic. Oh my god.
and she
No, I
sounded like
didn't-
she was getting hit by a
No,
car.
no. The other
time.
time I did horrible water damage to my computer.
Oh,
Now
yeah.
it's fixed.
Yeah, when the server first started, we first started talking, Sam's mic was awful. It was like, okay, so if you know what the funny mic is, imagine the funny mic, but a million times worse and just not funny. It constantly sounded like Sam was just lying down on the highway, just letting cars run over her. That's what it sounded like. It was so bad, it hurt my ears, and you could never understand what she was saying. I'm so glad she got a new microphone because oh
We
my
would be like
god,
playing
it was
Among
so
Us,
bad.
and we would unmute to talk, and Sam's mic would just be like.
It would be the entire time. You couldn't understand her at all.
Like sometimes people would be relieved when Sam got out because they would have to hear the.
God, it was awful.
No wonder I got killed first.
It was you were targeted every round. Oh my god, dude.
At least you got a better mic now, Sam. We can finally hear you.
Yeah.
Yeah, beautiful mic
Got a
right
lot.
here. Woo.
Ooh.
Beautiful.
I remember. I actually one time. Well, this is during like McDonald's. You know how McDonald's was like the Monopoly thing, right?
Mhm.
Like with the prizes. I got one, and it was like I think it was like a $10 like skull candy like gift code voucher thing, and because as a McDonald's employee I can't participate. It's like I can't win prizes, right? So I was like, I'm gonna give this to Sam because she fucking needs new headphones, and then I forgot, but the thought was there. This is in like October,
Thanks.
but I totally I was like, I'm just gonna give she needs it, bro. She needs it. And I just thought that
Please.
I'm so glad he got a new mic.
Yeah.
Oh, those were
Yeah.
the early days when we were still young and fresh and had less brain damage.
And also 6 months ago.
And also 6 months ago. Yeah. Time flies. Time flies.
Mhm.
I like the
Time
word
does
choice
indeed
of
fly.
fresh.
We were
We've all
Oh, we
crazy
were
now.
so fresh.
God, why did you like? I like the word choice that fresh.
Oh, to be fresh again.
Oh, if only.
I'm all old and senile and old and wrinkly and not fresh.
Yeah, we're not
I'm
fresh anymore.
expired.
We're not fresh
We're
anymore.
expired.
We're,
Not
we're old
fresh.
and decaying. We're dying out. We're a dying breed.
Old senile.
Oh my god. But yeah, that's Oh, we hit the 2-hour mark. Good job, team. That's what I was aiming for.
Yay!
I'm wondering if now's a good time to wrap it up.
To you,
I was-
Mr. Boss Man.
Yeah, you do
Yeah.
it. I
You're
see
the boss
Lucy
man.
online, but you could go
She
do
is.
it.
Lucy's
Lucy's
online.
No.
Yeah.
Or is she just online? I think she's been online the whole time.
Hmm?
Is she gonna join?
It's green. It was red before.
Here to join as you're wrapping it up.
Welcome, Lucy. Okay, bye.
Yeah, okay.
Just
We're gonna yeah, if someone wants to add her, I have a couple actually. Okay, so we're gonna wrap it up. If you're watching the stream, even after I say goodbye, stay, because there's gonna be something after that I think is really cool and you're gonna want to see. So don't leave after I say goodbye. But for you guys, I actually have 2 announcements. First of all, I think it's this is long overdue. Okay, she's been almost every episode, but for season 2 of the Monkey Boat podcast, our good friend Scarlett over here is being she's gonna be a full-time co-host. She's gonna be in every episode from now on.
not much is gonna change.
Not
I'm
much
here
will
like
change.
every time. I'm here pretty much every time.
Yay!
But now I have an official title. So it's
Yeah.
no longer that I just don't have a life. It's
Yeah.
that I have a reason to be
It also
here.
means you're gonna have to do half the organizing. Now you get half the work. You gotta do work
Oh,
now.
before it was so nice. Before it was just I could show up,
Yeah.
do stupid.
No, now you're
And then
obligated to do stuff. That means if I'm not available to run the podcast, you've got to run the podcast.
Chlorine Schlatic podcast.
Chlorine
I could just I could literally I could give you my stream key and you can stream on my channel. That's how that works.
Scarlett breaking into the Michael Eggy channel.
So that's the first thing. The second
Michael
thing.
Aggie's being replaced.
I wasn't going to reveal this until April break, but I decided now's a pretty good time.
I get to see.
You've all heard about you all know I've been working on something. This is strictly for you guys on the call. And the Monkey Boat, sorry. You've all know I've been working on something. Scarlett's seen a couple things on my alt Twitter about it. Do not ask me how much it cost. Please.
I'm excited to hear about this.
Don't ask me how much it cost. Because it's not 100% done yet, okay? But
Mhm.
have you guys ever heard of a website called Ender Toys?
Jesus,
Yes.
Michael.
Oh, Michael.
No,
Oh, I know it.
Wait.
I think I know.
I don't know what it is, but it sounds expensive. Oh,
That is so
that's so cool.
That is sick.
Oh, oh,
No.
look at that.
Oh, is that what those banners were?
That's
Oh
what
my
this.
God.
I made this in Photoshop.
Oh my
I'm not gonna show you
gosh.
guys yours, okay? But I have them in the box. Almost all of them.
Wow.
They're all ordered. Not all of them are here yet. I have them in this box right here.
Damn.
I'm not gonna show you them. But the only other person who knew about this was Yahya. But so yeah, I bought
That's so
these.
cool.
I made little custom. Remember when I asked you what your favorite color was? That's why I did that. Made little boxes. They're a little scuffed, but that's what makes them monkey boats. It's because they're scuffed.
That's so sick, Michael.
Oh,
So that's what I've been working on.
Awesome.
I got a
Thanks,
bunch
that's
of them
so
right here.
cool.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I was
Um,
walking home with you and I was like, oh, I wonder what you're working on. I'm like, I think you're either making paper craft things or this, the custom things. And you're like, oh no, it's too expensive.
I don't have the time. Don't even get me started. Yeah. I'll take mine out. This little yeah, you see, it's fully it's your Minecraft skin.
That's sick.
Dang.
So yeah, I've got one for everyone.
Oh my
they look
gosh.
very cool. They are premium quality.
Oh my
So that's
God.
what I've been working on. Again,
So
please don't ask
cool.
me how much it cost, because it was a lot of money. Yahya chipped in a little bit, so that was nice of him. So yeah,
That's so cool though.
that's that. So
That is so cool.
I'll hand those out when they're all here, which couple weeks, I think. I was gonna wait, but I figured now is a great time. And with that being said, I think that's a perfect place to wrap it up. I realized 10-20 minutes ago I forgot to hit record. So I think that's very funny. So I'll just have to download the VOD. It's not a huge deal. Normally I record them as well, so I don't have to spend an hour downloading the VOD. But it is what it is. I just thought that was really funny.
C'est la vie.
C'est la vie. I am. So at this point in time, I'm gonna ask you guys to say goodbye, and leave the call. Well, once you've said goodbye, of course. So thank you guys so much for coming on the Monkey Ball podcast. Thank you for
Yeah.
making the server. Thank you for everything. This past 6 months have been fucking awesome. I love it. I'm very grateful for it. This podcast wouldn't exist without you guys, of course. Wouldn't exist for the people at home either. So again, don't leave yet. Don't leave yet. I've got something else I want to show you. That I've been working on. These guys have seen it already. I just don't want the sound of like Discord noises in the background. So yeah, thank you for coming on.
Bye.
Yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. Hope season 2,
Bye.
you'll see a lot more of these guys.
Bye. So happy this is my
Bye.
first episode
Bye.
of season finale.
Bye.
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 Okay, now you leave the call. Yeah, there we go. And thank you guys, of course. So yeah, thank you for coming to the stream. Thank you for watching the podcast. The support again has been amazing. This podcast is half the reason. Probably one of the biggest reasons I hit affiliate. My viewership lately has been fucking awesome. Like when I first started streaming, I was like 1 viewer, 2 if I'm really lucky. But now it's like I'm averaging at minimum 3, which is so cool. I know. Again, if you're thinking wide scope, even if you compare me to someone like Dylan, very small numbers, very very small numbers. But to me, that's insane. To me, that doesn't say that like again, I have 11. It says in Streamlabs. I don't know what it says on Twitch. But in Streamlabs, it says I have 11 viewers right now. That got 11 people are like, I want to watch this. It's so it's just awesome. And it just makes me want to keep doing more and more. So starting, what day is it? Thursday. So I'm gonna keep to my stream schedule. The podcast is gonna take a bit of a break, but I'll still stream. Don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. So yeah, thank you guys for coming out. Again, don't leave yet. I've got something to show you, but I am gonna say goodbye here. So thanks for coming out. Thanks for watching the podcast. Thanks for listening. Thank you for everything. And I will see you guys next time. Goodbye. But don't leave yet. Don't leave. But goodbye. Shit, there we go. Okay. I'm gonna do that again. I'm gonna do that again because I was looking at the wrong screen. I feel like that was really embarrassing. Hang on. I'm gonna do that transition again. Okay? Can we just pretend that didn't happen? That didn't happen. That did not happen. Okay? We're gonna do it again. Thank you guys so much for coming out. Thanks for watching the podcast. I'll see you later. Goodbye. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Monkey Boat Podcast. It's been a while.
My name is Scarlett. I've got a really cool swag mug that says "Stay True" on it.
True.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the very first episode of the Monkey Boat Podcast. thank you guys for being on the podcast. Thank you everyone for watching and listening. Thank you so much for checking the podcast, listening in, following the Twitch Primes. I appreciate that. Thank you for everything. Thank you for everything. I'll see you next week for the season finale, episode 10, featuring all 9 members of the Monkey Boat. It's gonna be absolutely chaos. I'm gonna be stressed out of my mind. It's gonna be insane, so make sure you're there for it. And then the podcast is going on a bit of hiatus while I work on some stuff. I'll still be streaming, just not the podcast. So thank you so much for coming out. I'll see you next time. Peace. What is happening? I don't know.
Okay, guys, ready? This is gonna be an awe moment. Ready?
I have number 2.
Wayne Johnson, sir, I need your help. I'm hallucinating.
I pissed myself when I talked to Michael, but I was kidding.
Like, if I ran the world one day, I'd replace all the highways with just the train.
I mean, I don't have money, so if a dude paid for me, I would not complain.
Oh, Emily has a gun.
There he is. Animal guy and I cat.
Yeah, no. I looked down from like the chair where I normally sit, and there's just hair. All the hair that I've been losing.
Like some people were like, Dylan, what are you doing? And a lot of people were like, yes, let's fucking go, Dylan. So it's like,
do it for long
Don't know
enough.
how to use it.
Could be.
Don't know how to
It could be
use
getting
it.
burnt.
You could burn it. That's
It had one movie on it, and it was Alvin and the Chipmunks 2, the one with the girls.
Sure.
And I think that's what I watched to go to sleep for like 2 years.
Oh my god. We would be kicked out immediately. We're not that responsible.
Really good, and I was like, that's really weird. That's so weird, like, you're actually good? Okay, losers.
I didn't like. I was working on for like what, 3-ish hours, maybe longer than.
he was complained about so much because he was like racist and sexist.
Oh, I'm using the microphone on the headphones that you got for me. So, he brought me cheesecake.
2 doorknobs. Okay. Now we got something.
I'm like the girl that opens the door when they hear like a sound behind it in the horror movie.
Thank you guys for everything. Thank you for supporting me in all the dumb, stupid shit that I do. It really means a lot, and it only makes me want to do bigger and better things. So thank you guys for coming out. Thank you for a great 11 episodes, and here's for a great season 2.